I made a drink with Lucky Charms in it. Mm-hmm. I feel like an adult now.
You managed that. You figured it out.
I did. I feel like an adult now that I have Lucky Charms in my cocktail.
Cilantro.
I'm feeling a little Irish right now.
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
Oh, no. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Jessie. I'm not an expert, but I know enough to get myself in trouble. Today is St. Patrick's Day week, and so we've already started drinking because I feel like that's in spirit. And this is Pug and his lovely wife, Mindy, who's also my better half, who's usually behind the camera. But my better half is behind the camera today because they have a pretty cool story as visitors of Ireland and something special that y'all have brought home through this whole experience. So we're going to have some cocktails. He's going to make some amazing food, and we'll see where it goes from there. So we're going to do a pot of gold cocktail today. We have this lovely Irish whiskey.
As you can see, some of it's already gone.
We've already started a few times because in spirit, we don't want to disrespect anyone by not having a few shots. And it's smooth enough to drink. We're going to make this a very yellowy gold drink. This is a ginger honey simple syrup to give it some more crispness, light, refreshing for spring. Two of those, because hopefully I'll make 2 drinks out of this. I don't want to make 4 individually because sometimes that takes too long. So see how much we can fit in the shaker. And then, of course, for more yellow, take some lemons with my man strength.
Are you been working out?
Oh, you know it. The shaker, the lime squeezer, bag of potatoes, my mouth.
When you say shaker, I was gonna just move right on. But I was gonna move on to when you say shaker. What is that? The shake weight stuff in the
yes,
made fun of.
Yes, the shake weights. But this does more for you.
Yes.
It's the same thing. You just put as much liquid as you want to get your workout because the more liquid, the more weight. But then you get to drink afterwards. So you don't need to buy a shake weight. It's like the infomercials against shake weights. Don't you hate it when you can't adjust the weight? Ooh, how do I even do this? Just grab a shaker. We got some honey, some beautiful gold sprinkles. I don't think this is actually considered sugar, sanding sugar. I think it's not coarse enough. I mean, it's not fine enough. It's like your king cake stuff is called sanding sugar.
Oh, so
because
there's something different between like the sugar.
So when, the king cake, fine, super fine, granulated, that's called sanding sugar.
Okay.
Because it's so fine particles. But this is too coarse. I don't think it's actually considered sanding sugar.
So sanding sugar, what you typically use to rim? Is that?
It can be easier, but I don't necessarily know if that's true. That's what you typically use. Just because it's thinner, so you're gonna maybe get less clumping and that kind of thing. But we're going for a pot of gold, and a pot of gold's crazy, and so this is what we're using. This is what we got. So we're gonna get that beautiful gold color. I already feel like a winner though. My pot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
I struck
looks
gold.
like a pot of gold.
I got good friends. I got a good husband. And I made 2 drinks out of 1. Where do you go from there?
You just make another batch.
It's interesting choice, Pug, because you did not wear green. So do you like being pinched? Is that like...
I have a shamrock tattoo.
All right, well,
So,
prove it.
It's permanent. And my underwear are green. I'll let Mindy
Really?
validate.
But you're not proving you have a shamrock tattoo.
Oh.
That's what I said. Prove
He has
it.
his undershirt tucked in.
See, this is part of this. This is why they're part of this episode, because clearly there's more to it.
I would have to strip him to see the underwear.
Prove it. All right. Now that we've about to get this party started, because the shots didn't count, right?
What shots?
I mean, no shots. First drink of the day. We are honored today to have the one and only Pug Johnson here. Not only that, he's here, but he's cooking for us. So that's pretty awesome.
I'm going to cook for y'all.
It's not It's not the one and only time though you've cooked for a show, right?
No, this will be my my second time cooking on camera. This will be the first time that I was actually trying to make something that that tasted good, though.
Sorrow and Tears doesn't taste the
No.
same as a love story.
It does not.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a haircut too. You looked a little different.
Yep. Had a very fine wig on and a very full ponytail.
Very full ponytail.
It was thick.
It was.
So yeah, it
placed.
was. It was for my. It was for a character that I was playing for my Heartbreak telethon that we did to try to kick off a Kickstarter campaign. I'm trying to make a new album, and it's a heartbreak album.
Which is kind of funny. Is that whole telethon is about heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're doing the exact opposite. Now that you found the love of your life,
Exactly.
you're not a crybaby with a horrible wig,
No.
making horrible food.
No.
Y'all need to check it out. We're going to put a link to it. It's hilarious. Do not watch around children.
No.
But it is funny. And also you need to contribute because he's an amazing artist and you need to check him out. He always shows a good time. So it's a funny episode. Don't follow his cooking advice in it. And other than that, follow this cooking advice.
Yes.
Because that's just nasty.
Yeah. Right.
So you should look it up.
Yeah, so in real life, he's actually a wonderful cook. Like,
He's the cook of the house, right?
yeah, he cooks. I enjoy it.
There you go.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for? The
I'm
cook
blessed.
and not fighting over being a cook. Someone who enjoys the creative things that you bring to the table. So that's awesome.
That's
So
how
right
we
here,
balance it.
we're making the egg white foam. I put egg whites and then I made a simple syrup with lemon zest and fresh lemon's juice to top these off. Let's hope they're not too warm because I don't usually do them this warm, but we'll see what the consistency is of them or if I make them explode because there's a 50-50 chance.
When you're saying warms, because like you just made.
I just made these fresh simple syrups, so they're a little bit on the warm side. So we'll see what happens and if I explode it. Everyone get back. Oh, look at there. Ah, our little pot of gold. Yay. But I did good for like 3 the last time and then I got overzealous and then like exploded the last one. Look at that thick, beautiful egg white foam. There should be just a hint of little lemon in it. Oh, getting a little crazy. Getting a little crazy. All right. And it can't be pot of gold without your Lucky Charms. So here we go.
I love it.
Some childhood dreams here.
I
Lily.
mean, who didn't dig out the marshmallows out of
Oh,
Lucky
and
Charms?
some unicorns.
What's that from?
That's some of the newer addition that they now put unicorns in it, I guess. They've gotten really lazy on their shapes, let's be honest though. Let's look
I
at
would
this.
not guess that that's a unicorn.
I only know because I have children. Oh, there's a rainbow. Oh, shooting star. They've also, the shapes are pretty rough. I don't feel very lucky horseshoe with that. But nevertheless, we got some Lucky Charms here. The balloon, really? They melt? All right. First of all, though, we gotta get the hat. But they look delicious.
Thank you, ma'am.
Take your unicorn and like it, sir.
Cilantro.
Do you feel lucky?
That's very good.
That's tasty.
I kind of do like the coarser kind of rim with it. I drink that. Like, again.
I like how lemony it is.
I do too. But it's different, like, on the lemony Chilton side, that the Chilton has that soda water that kind of breaks up and makes it a lighter. This kind of has that more goldeny, which there is ginger
Yeah.
to give that little...
Yeah, it's warmer.
Yeah. Which I'm sure the whiskey compared to vodka, too.
Yeah.
But a very simple in ingredients-wise, with the lemon, just changing your liquor bases, a totally different drink. And yeah, that warmer, but that ginger helps with that spice. The whiskey helps with that compared to your vodka and your soda water that kind of gets more of that bubblier, lighter summer drink. So,
Also felt like the Chilton, because of maybe the soda water, like wasn't as sweet. And not that this is over, because there's so much lemon. The lemon in here is balancing out the sweet, whereas the soda water I think was balancing out the sweet.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind of balance, but
Yeah, yeah. This is a very richer flavor, which right it makes sense because you're not watering it down with like a club soda, sparkling water, tonic water, anything
Right.
like that. So I think this is a win though. I made a drink with Lucky Charms in it. I feel like an adult
you
now.
managed that. You figured it out.
I did. I feel like an adult now that I have Lucky Charms in my cocktail. So let me tell us a little bit about the meal we're going to be making today.
Okay. It is a coddle at heart.
Okay, explain what a coddle is. 'Cause
So a coddle-
I don't know what that is.
Coddle is an Irish sausage and potato stew.
Okay. Everyone
Pretty
loves
much.
potatoes.
Right?
A
Meat and potatoes.
Potatoes.
few weeks back, I was in the mood to make a coddle. You know, rummaging through the pantry. What
What
do
you
I
got?
have? Oh, okay. I've got some links. I'll make a coddle.
But what kind of links? What kind of links you using today?
Well, today I'm using andouille because what I wound up doing with that coddle that I made 2 or 3 weeks back, I made a very Creole kind of Cajun inspired coddle. You know, because we're from
Because why not?
Louisiana and southeast Texas, and so we have a lot of Cajun and Creole influence, which means our food is better than everywhere else.
Solid.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I'm 100% going to back you on my non-expertise.
But yeah, that area of, just everything is, it just tastes better.
It just tastes better.
There's more spice.
Yeah.
It's great. So I made a Creole kind of coddle, and so this is a hybrid that I kind of put together based on, a Dublin coddle recipe,
Okay.
but we're gonna throw in the, Cajun and Creole Trinity.
Always gotta have
which
the
is
Trinity. The Holy Trinity, right? Don't be
Exactly.
blasphemy.
Exactly.
We gotta get
Onion,
that Holy Trinity in there.
celery, and bell pepper, and then of course garlic is
Everyone likes garlic.
just an understood. And so yeah, we're gonna make a
Okay.
Creole coddle. So it's it's not purely one thing or the other. So
Which is the beauty of cooking.
exactly, and nobody can tell us that we did it wrong because
Suck it.
You made it up.
exactly,
Just like this, right? I put marshmallows in it.
that's right.
So, good luck everybody else. So, let's get that started.
Let's do it.
Everyone likes to see some sizzling bacon. Sizzle, sizzle. Pinky out.
Okay, so first we're gonna fry some.
Oh
Get some of that good fat. Good fat.
It already smells so good.
Well, that's it's bacon.
no! Bacon. Everyone
That's
loves
bacon,
bacon. So, y'all in Ireland, how did that all come about? Going.
Well, Mindy likes to travel, and I've always been a musician, not a successful one.
Not according to Lily, to be fair.
So I never did a lot of traveling unless I was like playing a gig. And Mindy had that Exxon money, willing to.
Is that considered old money at this point? No.
It's old. It's old in the sense
You-
that it's non-existent.
Yeah.
Because you're not at Exxon anymore.
No.
You're living a much happier life.
Much more humble, happy life.
Yes. But, so this trip, why
So-
there? What made y'all originally pick there?
So we already had the trip planned.
Okay.
So, as you mentioned, I love traveling, and like we were doing well at the time. We had already been through a lot together, so he had already lived with me. We weren't engaged yet or anything, but I was like, hey, let's go on a trip. And he, if I recall right, like you were like, I've always wanted to go to Ireland because of this heritage.
Yeah, I think Mindy asked me. She was like, "Well, like, where would you want to go?" I was like, "Shit, I want to go to Ireland
Yeah.
Yeah.
and go to Scotland and
Okay.
England as well." And
Yes,
so
he was already a big history buff for UK in its entirety,
Yeah.
including England, Scotland, and Ireland. So that was his first choice. So we already had this trip planned, and then he proposed. So that's the whole story, but then he proposed. And so this was ahead of the trip. And I know you're not surprised. Even my mom wasn't surprised by this.
Right.
A month into wedding planning, I was already stressed out. My family's large, blended, complicated.
A lot.
Love them. So I was already tired of it. Like, we hadn't even gotten there yet. Tired
It
of
was getting in the way of what was important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I came home from work one day and I said, hey, why don't we just get married while we're in Ireland? And he was like, love it. Let's do it.
Oh, and it wound up being cheaper in the long run than it would have been for us to have a big wedding over here.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
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 And it was beautiful. You know, we brought our mamas.
You gotta bring your mamas. You gotta bring the
Let the
mamas.
mamas be there.
So, y'all have the most amazing pictures from getting married. They're
Everyone's
beautiful.
jealous.
They are jealous. They're beautiful. Magical pictures.
Yes.
The place is magical. Where was it specifically that y'all did y'all's vows? What was that? It was beautiful. I just don't know where that was.
So it was the actual physical building.
Uh-huh.
It's called Corcomroe Abbey,
Okay.
and it's an old monastery.
It's the ruins of an abbey.
Yeah.
That's why it's called an abbey.
Weird, right?
And there's an ancient king buried there, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you fancy. You real fancy.
Now, I don't know the king's name. Do you know the king's name?
No,
It's a
I
king,
forgot.
that's all
I
that
forgot.
matters.
An ancient king.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can look it
yeah.
up, and it's fine. Whatever.
So we have fried some bacon and we browned our andouille sausage. So we've got sausage and bacon browned up, ready to go. We're about to throw the seasoning blend in. What's up, cutie? What'd she say? What you giggling at? What you giggling at?
I thought you were gonna help him. You still are? Yeah? You don't know what to help him with? Okay. This was not me, by the way.
No.
No. Honestly, my flirting with a boy,
It was more like a
violent.
TQ.
It was
Right.
violent. It was definitely violent. It was not the it was the I'm gonna shove you in a trash can because I like you.
She was like a Helga G. Pataki.
I knew.
Oh, for sure.
I knew a few of those.
Yeah. Yeah,
When
I was violent.
When I was little, I didn't understand it. It took me a bit.
As I was little, I also didn't understand it. I just was going to do this awkwardness and violence. Instead of showing vulnerability, I was just going to beat him up.
What you about to do now?
Actually, I bought that cereal.
All right, so now we're gonna throw some the Cajun Trinity into our bacon and sausage fat. Plenty of salt when you're cooking Cajun food. Don't be afraid of salt. Don't be afraid of pepper. Lily, I think I should have just used one onion. I think one onion would have been enough for this, but I used two. And now I have so much onion. There's so much onion. It's gonna take that a week to cook down now.
No, like I said, violence. Lots of violence.
Goodbye.
No, Mindy's going to sit right there.
Half drunk in the kitchen. I'm at home.
Food? Food, liquor, what more do you want?
You would typically want to use an Irish sausage, or that's what the original recipe calls for. But like I said, we're from Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana.
We like our sausage how we like our sausage.
We do sausage better
Than everyone.
than most. So, but any, whatever kind of sausage that you would typically throw on a grill.
For your preference.
Yeah, a good length will work.
Do you know what kind of seasoning uses they use? Like, besides your garlic, that they...
So not a lot of spice,
Okay. Yeah.
So this original recipe that I'm following, it called for onions.
Wait.
That was it.
That's not a seasoning.
Right. You get some flavor in there, but yeah, it's not.
Right. Onion's great for adding flavor, but that's not.
But it definitely didn't call for the bell pepper and the celery or the garlic and jalapeno that I'm going to throw in there.
And we thank you for. But that is, I think, to me, the point of cooking at home.
Yes.
You take recipes from wherever, and when you know how to cook, you can alter it to your culture.
Exactly. And like not letting the fact that, you might not have, 2 or 3 ingredients that, this recipe calls for.
Sure.
Well, there's typically something else that you can use.
Right.
That'll work. If we're gonna throw a beer in here to deglaze here in a little bit. Well, like if you don't have a beer, you could use a liquor. You could use whiskey or rum or
wine.
You could use vinegar.
Yeah.
Some type of vinegar. It's all gonna cook off, and you're not really gonna get that strong taste from it. But it's gonna add some depth in that flavor and give you a little bit of acid to help kind of cut the fat. About half a can of tomato paste. We added 1 jalapeno and about 8 cloves of garlic. And I'm sure a lot of people would hear that and be like, 8 cloves of garlic, Jesus. This is Cajun and Creole, like
heavy garlic.
There's never enough garlic. No such thing as too much. Throw a little bit of Worcestershire in there, a little bit of umami.
Just
I'll
need
throw a little bit of thyme in
Truly.
there. We've added our potatoes in here with a little bit of broth. We're going to put our sausage and bacon back in here.
So what was y'all's favorite place?
Once we decided to get married in Ireland, that took over our Irish leg of our trip.
Right. Right.
So really, what we desire most is to go back and actually vacation.
Full experience while you're not being pulled away from.
Ireland's a place you road trip. You rent a car. You drive.
Because it's beautiful. All of it's beautiful,
and
right?
It's spread. It's a small enough country where you can drive it, but like you want to see all the multiple places.
Yeah, and drink at all the multiple places.
Right, and see all the castles.
Where's your
left.
Hanging.
Haha, here we are.
Pug's a big history buff, and we.
History.
You get close to a Brian thing.
I know.
Don't drop that shit. Don't drop that.
No, that's gonna be real hot. And we're gonna be real sad.
You should have walked off like you were boxing.
Put him up. Put him up.
Like a proper Irishman.
Yeah.
Always throwing punches.
So how long does this go on for?
The original recipe that I'm bastardizing, it said for 2 hours, which, I mean, it's
For like a beef roast.
just sausage and potatoes. So, like, if it was a piece of beef that we had cubed up, sure, I would go full 2 hours. But I think 45 minutes to an hour should probably be good for this.
Okay.
But, in the nature of like Creole and Cajun cooking, like low and slow, and the longer you let it go, the better it's gonna be.
Right.
So,
Did you even put beer in there?
30-minute timer started.
You talking about eating?
yeah, I put a good bit of beer. It only called for like a cup of beer
Oh, okay.
in the recipe, and I put more than a cup.
Well, that was such a full glass.
I know.
What did you say the size of that goddamn beer?
Yeah. So, what was your favorite place?
Oh, when we went to Calm.
Oh, yeah. I almost totally forgot about that.
That was the first.
Before we even got married.
I think it's the whole reason I was like, we have to go to Ireland. I was like, if we go to Ireland, I would greatly appreciate if we could go to Calm.
What is this?
It is a village on the west coast of Ireland.
Okay.
Which we got married on the west side.
Yeah.
It was like south of Galway.
West side.
West side?
What?
And yeah, like I didn't know anything about Ireland. Like when Mindy said, "Oh, well, we're gonna fly into Dublin," I was like, "Well, can we go to the other side of the like it's this big deal? There's a train that will run you
Like
you're there in an hour or two."
Yeah, like
I was gonna say, how big? What? How? I mean, I don't know the size of Ireland, right? How long does it take to drive across?
Well,
I don't know,
to
'cause we didn't drive.
Take a train. It's at most a couple hours less than you're on the other side.
Okay.
But
so
the village
that's
of
why
Calm-
people road trip, and it's an easy road trip.
Right.
And that's what you do.
And yeah, and there's like so much to
It's just
see.
beautiful.
You drive like 45 minutes and
between
you're
coast to coast.
Yeah.
Not Texas, where it's like, well, here's another big, wide, open field of
Yeah.
nothing
Yes.
No,
and
so
some
is it-
cows.
So the reason I wanted to go to Kong is because one of my favorite movies ever is The Quiet Man, which is an old John Wayne film. I think it came out in 53, 52, something like
Oh,
that.
so like the other day.
Yeah, but like this is a film that like I grew up watching with my dad constantly.
John Wayne did things outside of Texas?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very like so John Ford, one of the directors that John Wayne worked with a lot, was the one that like got the rights for the story
Okay.
because he was very Irish blooded.
Okay.
You know? And I think John Wayne was as well.
Oh, okay.
And so Maureen O'Hara is Irish as the fuck. You know?
Okay.
So yeah, they went to Ireland. I think they said all the interior shots were filmed on set.
Sure. Right.
But like
In
but like
Hollywood.
everything outside
All the scenic views.
was all filmed in this village. And
this is the village you wanted to go to?
yes, and
Okay.
it's all still there.
Kong?
And it's all still there.
CONG.
Okay.
And so we went and we spent what 2 or 3 nights there.
Mm-hmm. It was literally, we flew into Dublin, got on the train, went to Galway, got the car, first place we went.
How long did y'all spend in Ireland?
A week,
A
I
week.
believe, maybe a day or two over.
That included a couple, or 2 or 3 nights in Dublin. So gotta do a little bit of the city stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially since Dublin is like another kind of music capital of the world. See a little bit
Right.
of that.
See some local.
That included the wedding, Kong, Dublin. While our moms were there after the wedding, we went to a couple places. Went to this one castle. Do you remember what it was called?
Bunratty,
Something like that, yeah. And
Bunratty
that's where
Castle.
it was like a dinner and a show kind of thing.
It was
But it was.
I'm not gonna make the jokes.
Bunratty.
That way, yeah, I'm like, no.
It was either Bunratty or Dunratty.
I wanted to say something that started with a B. They had like little cocktail hour, but they were serving like mead.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
full. It was
I
full
love
like
mead.
it was full like medieval.
Yeah, like actors.
setting
Yeah.
type thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Playing lyres.
Yeah.
The like whole music vibe and everything.
Hear ye, the
it
king
was a lot of
hath
fun.
entered. You
Yeah,
know.
but it was a dinner and a show vibe and a real, like at one point it was a real castle.
Yeah.
But now it's a show and a
Sure.
gift shop.
They had
It's
a
cool.
dungeon. They
They put someone in the dungeon.
they got a dinner guest and put him in the dungeon. I was drunk as hell, and I'm like, put me in the dungeon.
I
Let me
want
go in the
it.
dungeon.
So what makes it that dark? Well, you put tomato paste in it.
Tomato paste plus the beer, plus you have that good dark bone broth as well.
Okay.
So all of that.
That is a beautiful, rich broth to that, though.
Yeah, all the color from the browning the meat and then getting your seasoning blend. Because I had the 2 onions in there, I ran the heat up
Right.
while I was doing the seasoning blend to
Uh-huh.
try to cook the moisture off, so that the veggies weren't just sitting there boiling in their juices. It might actually get a little bit of color on it. But then the
That's a
tomato
rich
paste,
color,
the
though.
beer, and the broth. Yeah.
So are we looking at this as like a plate or bowl situation?
I'm gonna say plate just because we didn't cut the sausages.
Okay.
And the sauce should be thick enough that like as it
It can hold.
cools, it should kind of coat everything.
Okay.
You'll be able to run your sausage around in that
To be
juice.
able to cut it all up and.
But if your sausage was already cut, bowl it up.
Yeah, just-
yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
like a stew.
Yeah.
So another way that you can do it, and really and truly, we probably still could have done it, especially if we were using a bigger skillet, really could have put more
Right.
liquid in it. You could have made a light roux.
Okay.
Once you brown the meat, get all the meat out, and then with that fat, throw a little bit of flour in there, and
Right.
not a really dark roux the way we would do.
For gumbo.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Just kind of toasty brown, and then throw your seasoning blend on it.
Yeah.
And then once the seasoning blend is good and cooked down, then you would add the tomato paste, and then the beer and all that, and it would
A little bit thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on that consistency. But that's a fun thing to play with too, as far as kind of making it that fusion type thing is kind of how we see things, and adding that little tad bit to it.
Absolutely. It's more than one way to do this. This is and
That just smells nice.
yeah. If y'all try this at home and tweak it. Use whatever kind of sausage, whatever kind of potatoes. Change your seasoning blend up. Add whatever herbs or spices you want.
Because so many people get hung up on like, well, I don't like sausage from this area. It's like,
Right.
then don't do sausage from that area.
Exactly.
Do what you know. Do the seasonings you know on the parts that just don't sound great to you.
Mhm.
And you can make something beautiful like this. I mean, this looks just phenomenal. Smells
Some
phenomenal.
bay leaf would have been great to add in this, like once just before we put it
Yep, for that
in
final.
the oven.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good touch. Cayenne pepper, some Cajun.
I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna put
seasoning,
some
whatever.
Tonys on it.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna put some Tonys on it. That's just happening. Potatoes and sausage means I'm gonna put some Tonys on it. I'm gonna throw some Tonys on it. But yeah, that's awesome. And it's fun that you've made this tweak to something that's not found around in this area.
Right. It's Irish and it's from South
Little splash.
Louisiana. Yeah, let's try it out.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
great.
Put some taters up in there.
Got to throw parsley on
Yeah,
in,
that's
in
perfect.
the actual stew.
But yeah, I think it's perfect as like the top. Beautiful. Telling you, you gotta get that little 360 view of how like magical that is. Ooh, and that steam.
Cilantro.
Oh. That's amazing. Thank you so much for cooking this meal. It's something I've never tried before, and
Thanks
this
for
is
having us.
awesome. Now I gotta try sausage. I don't even know if they pretend Cajun or like some legit.
I could use some salt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Potatoes.
wait. Yeah, I need
Yep.
my Tonys.
Yep,
Oh,
I
there?
forgot to add salt when I put the potatoes in.
Want to try?
No, absolutely not. Throw some Tonys on that dish. See with the taters. A little bacon on that.
Dust on the coddle.
Mm-hmm. That's finishing touch it needed.
The potatoes are so tender I can barely get it on my fork.
I know, they cook down great. This is so good. I've never had anything like it.
This would be
That's
good
good,
to
dude.
dip it in.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
you.
You're right.
Clean up.
Whatever you want to call it, the roux or whatever, that is delicious.
Okay, so we had our son's final football playoffs today. And then afterwards, everyone got together. And I had some cupcakes left over. And, well, I didn't bring them. Someone else did. But there was lots of cupcakes. And I took some. So we're going to play and try to make them festive. So I'm going to try to scrape off this icing, which is very warm. So it may be very hard. But we'll see how this goes.
Would you say maybe you freeze it first?
Ideally, starting with scraping this off of cold would go way better because it's going to be firm. This is not firm. This is very warm.
How many cocktails deep are we?
Cocktails or shots?
Yeah, shots.
Yeah, we're
4, right?
3 shots in, 2 cocktails in.
Oh, nice.
Do you need another?
Maybe. Depends on how smoothly this goes. But we're going to try to make this a little bit more festive. Oh, see, I got it off. Okay, maybe I have to do one at a time. We're going to do one at a time. I'm going to take this cupcake pourer.
Is it actually a cupcake pour, or are you using?
No, this is actually a cupcake pourer.
Okay.
You ever used one before? And I have these sprinkles. Ooh. That we're going to make a pot of gold center. So we're going to fill that up. Got the goods. Going to put the piece back in all covertly, like I've never taken it off before. Now let's see if I can put it back on. Ooh, maybe I need another thing. I said super cold icing would probably be ideal to do this. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Smooth.
There you go.
There we go. One down. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so nothing like reusing other people's cupcakes. This is gonna work, guys. This is awesome. So if you don't want to have the time to spend to make the cupcakes and the icing and make them pretty, but you want to add a little finesse, you can alter pre-made cupcakes.
So is this a specific method you found somewhere, or did you just come up with this?
While cupcakes were sitting at the table at lunch today, and I usually do desserts, so I kind of felt a little guilty of not doing a dessert today. And I bought Lucky Charms just in case I figured out a dessert to do today. And I was like, I need to use these Lucky Charms. They had about 20 cupcakes left over. There was 3 packages that the mom math of not allowing anyone to be left out, including siblings and things like that. And not everyone showed up after the playoff game. That she's like, oh no. She had more left than eaten.
Oh.
Yes, that's how many. And so I'm looking at them like, they're spring colors. I feel like I can use this for something. So here we are.
So you just came up with this?
Yes. But the more you kind of play around with this stuff, it's not as intimidating as it seems. Like tweaking whatever. Like you were saying, of not having all the ingredients all the time, just do it.
Yeah, don't let it
hold you back.
get in your way. Yeah.
Yes. So now we have these spring colors. We have them filled. I'm not going to do these two because we already have pink, so. Ugh. Lucky Charms. I actually am extremely impressed with how well those shapes still stay together. They have the fun spring sprinkles on them. And if you want to look like that super cool mom doing crazy cupcakes for your class, I just took normal cupcakes, spring cupcakes, filled them with sprinkles.
And here may be a perfect way to use the actual, what do you call the non-marshmallows?
I don't know. Non-marshmallow garbage.
But the whole spectrum of Lucky Charms.
Right.
Because a cupcake, especially store-bought cupcakes, in my opinion, are so sweet.
They are
all
sweet.
The icings.
You have like the texture, right?
Yeah,
the little
look
crunch.
crunchy.
But like kids don't like nuts as far as like crunchy.
Right.
But this is something that can add a little crunchy texture while still the kids are like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So add our little marshmallows in. Or he has a balloon. I can't do another balloon there. That's weird. I gotta, okay. I need my weird unicorn. Where's my weird unicorn that like doesn't look like a unicorn? There we go. There. That will make it perfect. Here's my weird unicorn to top that one. So now we have our St. Patrick's Day with just easy tweaking. Oh, wait, we need a hat. Da, 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 da. We're probably those jerk Americans really bastardizing like Irish
Oh,
culture.
I promise you, the Irish are motherfucking us right now.
All right, so our fun, and we're gonna take this and cut it. And now we have our filled cupcake, our pot of gold cupcakes after stealing other people's from a football game, filled with sprinkles. And now you look like a cool mom because you got extra special cupcakes and Lucky Charms.
Love it.
There you go. I didn't even try these. I have no clue what they taste like. See, I gotta get some of this in here though.
A lot of crunch in there.
Good.
That's good.
That's good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, are we trying now?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not. That will lock my jaw.
Alright.
It's actually not as sweet as you think it would be though.
It's all balanced out.
See, you got the lucky unicorn blob
It's a
thing.
mess.
Uh-huh. All cupcakes are. The crunch! Yeah, that's good. Because originally, like, I'll scrape off all the icing, just do a yellow icing to make like a pot of gold. And I was like, I mean, the Lucky Charms has all these colors in it, so why not just use what you got? And instead of making icing and throwing out that.
And honestly, as much as I hate store-bought,
It's not bad. Like, I don't even know where these are
it's
from.
actually like, it's more the whipped
Uh-huh.
icing.
It's
not so
lighter.
rich.